Welcome to students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today the discussion is regarding the one of the most important physical chemistry lesson, that is chemical kinetics. Under that, the topic is the rate of a chemical reaction. What do you mean by the rate of a reaction and what the factors which are influencing on the rate of a chemical reaction is the topic. Now what we call the rate of a chemical reaction is by taking any of the chemical reaction. For example, here the reactants are present. After certain interval of time, those are gets converted into products. Here what will happen initially at the reaction is not began at the 0 seconds. 100% of the reactants is there. At the time the products is a zero concentration. That's what we express the concentration is in terms of the moles per liter. After 10 seconds, what is happen? As the time increases, the reactants are gets converted into product is nothing but, let us suppose at 10 moles per liter is the products is forming is nothing but how much the left in the concentration of the reactants concentration is a 90 moles per liter. After 20 seconds, what will happen? I imagine that these are the 20 moles per liter. Here the left concentration of the reactants be 80 moles per liter. After 30 seconds, here 30 moles per liter is the product's concentration, whereas the 70 moles per liter is the concentration of the reactant. Then what I want to tell is, here as the time is increasing, what happened? The concentration of the reactants are decreases and the concentration of the products are increasing. This we call as a rate of a reaction. What is rate of a reaction? At any time or at any particular time during the progress of a chemical reaction, the decrease in the concentration of the reactants or increase in the concentration of the product in unit time is known as a rate of a reaction. Let us take a general example is given. A gives rise to B is the products is given. Here A is called as a reactant and the B is called as a product. Then I want to express rate of this reaction with respect to A. Rate with respect to A. What will happen? As the time increases, the concentration of the reactants are gets decreases. That's what it is. The magnitude of the sign is a minus. Small decrease in the concentration of the reactant, that is A, by increasing the in a unit time small interval of time is a dt. Here the magnitude of this sign is only representing the decrease in the concentration of the reactant, but its value never be the negative. Hence I am just expressing the rate with respect to B is the, with respect to B means what? Product. As the time increases, the concentration of the product is increasing because it is a unidirectional reaction where that is signified by the plus positive charge. Hence the small increase in the concentration of the product in a small interval of time. Then what is the net reaction rate is here at 0 second 100 plus 0 is equal to 100. Here 90 plus 10 is equal to 100. 80 plus 20 is equal to 100. 70 plus 30 is equal to 100. What it is representing here? At any time during the course of a chemical reaction, the decrease in the concentration of the reactant and the increase in the concentration of the product must be equal. 100 plus 0, 100, 90 plus 10 is equal to 100. That's what the overall rate of this reaction rate is equal to minus dA by dt. Small decrease in the concentration of the reactant is equal to small increase in the concentration of the product dB by dt. Very important one. At any instant during the progress of a chemical reaction, the decrease in the concentration of the reactant or increase in the concentration of the product is called as the rate of a reaction. Then very important, what are the units for the rate is rate is equal to change in concentration. Change in concentration by time is a unit. What are the units for the concentration? Moles per liter. What are the units for time is it is time. When it comes in the numerator, the units is moles per liter per time. If the time may be given in terms of the second, in terms of the minute, in terms of the month, in terms of the day, in terms of the year, whatever it is given, that representing the time. This is the concept of rate of reaction. Now the graphical representation of the rate of a reaction is we know well, any reaction that is reactants is getting converted into product. Initial concentration of the reactant is very high, that I represented here. As the time increases, the concentration of the products are decreases a minimum value. As the time increases, the concentration of the product is increases. Initially, the products at the t is equal to 0 time is a 0. And as the time increases, the rate of A or the concentration of the product is also increases gradually. Now, here I want to express what the types of the rates are there. One is the average rate is there, another one is the instantaneous rate. Now, during the progress of this reaction, at this instant I considered as a R1, the concentration of the reactant at the first, and the second concentration at the T1 and T2. Then if I suppose to take the average value of between them is a delta T, here is a concentration is a delta R. If I want to calculate average rate is equal to change in the concentration of the reactants by the change in time, that is R2 minus R1 by T2 minus T1. This is the average rate. That means final concentration of the reactants minus initial concentration by final time minus initial time. But if I want to study at a particular point during the course, at particular instant, here this is the instant I want to study at this, rate instantaneous is equal to minus dr by dt, which is equal to slope, that is the difference in the y coordinates by the x coordinates. The same here, initially the product concentration is a 0. As the time increases, the concentration of the product is increases. In two different intervals, if the concentration of the products is considered, that we call as the average rate with respect to the product. At any particular instant, if I want to study, that we call as the slope average rate. In the calculation of the problems, most probably they used to ask question regarding a instantaneous rate only. The examples for the expression of the rate is h2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HA. In the different format they used to ask the rate with respect to the reactant, that's what the magnitude the sign, which is also called rate of disappearance of H2 and the rate of disappearance of I2 and the rate of appearance of HI. Here this is the overall rate. If the three values are given or the three here the concentrations are there, if you are aware, if you want to relate between them, for example, rate of disappearance of H2 is given, I want to calculate rate of appearance of HI in with the respect to the concentration moles per liter, very important one. When it is given the moles per liter, we blindly multiply. Here is the N2 plus 3H2 equilibrium or the gives rise to 2NH3 Haber process. Rate with respect to reactant directly. Here the coefficient is given, that's what 1 by. Here is a coefficient is given 1 by, but it is a product, hence it is expressed by the plus. The rate of disappearance of nitrogen, rate of disappearance of hydrogen, rate of appearance of ammonia. Previously question asked regarding this in the national level examination. For example, if the rate of disappearance of the hydrogen is given, I want to calculate rate of appearance of ammonia, then it will become 2 by 3. Same wise, it is also previously asked in the objective examination, 5Br minus plus BrO3 minus plus 6H plus gives rise to 3Br2 plus 3H2. Then the coefficient is given, expressed as a 1 by, here is the coefficient, here the minus, this one is the plus. Please work on. When this is applicable, when the concentration is expressed in terms of the moles per liter only, be careful. This is one example which particularly why I am pointing out, because in everywhere the concentration is going to give to confuse a student in the form of moles per liter only. But here the weights are given, that is 100 grams per minute is given. The rate of formation of sulfur trioxide in the reaction is a 2SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3 is 100 gram per minute is given. I want to know the disappearance of oxygen. If the usual expression everyone is familiar, I think, by the expression of the rate. Here the rate of formation appearance of the SO3 is given, rate of disappearance of O2 if I want to calculate like this, then what will come, the answer is the Here the SO3 is given as 100 by 2 is equal to 50, but the answer is 20, deconcentrate. In such cases, if the weights is expressed not instead of the concentration, then half into dSO3 by dt, if I want to calculate the disappearance of O2 and molecular weight of the oxygen by the molecular weight of the sulfur trioxide, on solving we'll get the answer is the 20. Need to take care instead of the concentration moles per liter if it is given in terms weight. Now, what the factors which are affecting on the rate of a chemical reaction? One is the nature of the reactant, second is the concentration of reactants, third is the effect of temperature, fourth is the effect of catalyst. First one is the nature of reactant. Here the nature of reactant is nothing but we need to consider the reactions which are taking place between ionic molecule, another is a covalent molecule. We know well, ionic reactions are faster than compared with the covalent reaction. Why? With the reference to the example is when aqueous solution of the sodium chloride is mixed with aqueous solution of the AgNO3, immediately Kurdi precipitate of AgCl is formed. What will happen? Na plus Cl minus Ag plus NO3 minus. Na place is occupied by the Ag plus, simply exchange of ions took place. There is no bond breaking and bond forming. That's what ionic reactions are faster. Whereas covalent, here the acetic acid is reacted with ethyl alcohol in presence of the acid, then it forms a fruity smell of ethyl acetate. This reaction is slow. Why? Here whatever the bonds which are presented between oxygen and hydrogen atom that need to break, and here is also oxygen and hydrogen atom bond need to break, and the new bonds need to establish between the reactant molecule. Hence bond breaking and bond making is taking time, hence these reactions are slow. Then as many as the more rearrangements are there in the case of covalent reaction, then the reaction still slow. And the effect of the concentration of the reactant, we know well, the rate of any reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactants. As the concentration is increases, rate of chemical reaction is also increases. Then rate is directly proportional to concentration to the power of n, and by removing the proportionality, rate is equal to k into concentration to the power of n, that we call as the rate expression. The k is called as the rate constant or the specific rate constant. Out of the four factors, the most important factor is the effect of temperature on the rate. We know well, by increasing the temperature, the number of binary collisions taking place between the reactant molecules is increases. As a result, those reaches the activation energy level or threshold energy barrier, those crosses, and it forms product. Means what? By every 10 degrees centigrade rise in the temperature, the rate of a chemical reaction is alters by twice or thrice, that we call as a temperature coefficient. Now, the name of the scientist is the Arrhenius, who proposed an equation which how the temperature coefficient or the temperature is related on the specific rate constant, that we call as a Arrhenius equation. K is equal to A e to the power of minus Ea by Rp. Taking natural logarithm on the both the side, natural logarithm stands for the log, that is ln E. ln K, ln A minus Ea by Rt, ln E base E. ln E base E value is 1. Like the temperature is at 1 T1 and the specific rate constant is a K1, and the T2, K2, let be the equation number 1 and 2. 2 minus 1 will get ln K2 by K1 is equal to Ea by R into 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. But the ln values is not available in the logarithmic table. Hence, we must need to convert by multiplying 2.303. Hence, log K2 by K1 is equal to Ea by 2.303 into R into 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Previously asked question in IITG, where the T1, T2 value, Ea value, and the ratio value is given if you want to calculate the activation energy. And when we plotted a graph between log K against 1 by T, log, here we took only ln. That's what log K is equal to log A minus Ea by 2.303 R into 1 by T. Means which is in the form of y is equal to minus mx plus c. Hence the intercept is a log A and the slope is the negative, that is minus Ea by 2.303 into R. Very, very important. Yeah, we know well the effect of the catalyst in a chemical reaction without being consuming in a chemical reaction, which alters the speed of a chemical reaction, is called as a catalyst. Means if a slowly moving reaction is there which speeds up, If the speedily moving reaction is there, which slow down, that is the function of a catalyst. Now here A plus B gives rise to C plus D is the equation is there. We plotted a graph potential energy against the reaction coordinate, where the potential energy of the reaction is here and the potential energy of the products is here. Means what? Here the energy of the reactants is higher than the energy of the product is nothing but higher energy reactants is need to form into the lower energy product. It is an exothermic reaction. The delta H magnitude of the sign is a negative. Here, in absence of the catalyst, what will happen if the reactant means the collisions must need to take place between A and B, and its energy equal to threshold energy barrier. They alone leads to the formation of the product that we call as a threshold energy barrier only. Here, this much activation energy is required to form a product in absence of the catalyst. But when a catalyst is employed in this reaction, catalyst can provide alternative path. Alternative path for the reactant is nothing but simply what will happen? The activation energy of the reactants is decreased or not? Yes, like that. By decreasing the activation energy of a slowly moving reaction, a catalyst can enhance